Alright, do a little end of day recap. Started off, thought this would be a good trade. Look good on the 1 minute. This little nice poke back up. Thought it would bounce off the 9 and continue up. Had a good stop loss in place. Got out appropriately. The second trade, right here was a VWAP bounce. VWAP is right here. Real nice entry. I like this pattern. It's like upside down, then usually continues up. If it breaks this high, but on the VWAP bounce, I got a good entry. Broke the low of this candle though, so I got out. I should have put a stop here and rode it on up. And then once came back up to here, candle closed green, leaving a huge bottoming tail. I was like, oh, it was a good trade. So I put it back on, had tiniest little pullback, fucking bottom ticked it on the exit and ripped up. Would have been a, fuck, that's loud, 1,400 bucks, so that sucks. And then this one was a two-legged pullback. Usually pretty good at spotting those. I don't know why I fucking held it an extra motherfucker, extra $335 I could have saved myself there. And then the last trade that I did for this morning, oh no, there's two. Yeah, this one was good for a nice bounce. Got bottoming tail, bottoming tail, bottoming tail, bottoming tail. Came down right near the 100 SMA. That's my 1-1 profit target. Almost took profits right there, but the 15 looked like it was gonna keep on ripping. I'll pull that up real quick. That's right here. Looked like it was gonna just keep on going, but ended up turning around, not going. Which I remember looking at. Just looking at this area where we rejected. View that as a small supply. And over the longer term, higher time frames, it was almost guaranteed to come all the way back down. I should have took profits up there. This, another good entry. Just didn't hold the correct stop loss for it, because it ended up fucking ripping. Of course, right here is where I got out and stepped away from the computer for a moment. Came back. The 15 and the 30 looked real nice. 15, that's where that closed on the 15, and then also the 30 right there. And being that I felt it was probably tilting a little bit, I switched over to MNQ to manage my risk a little better. Had a great entry, and this one I let fucking run. Would have been $1,000. Took 5 micros. I think the target was a little bit further up. Yeah, just a hair. That was a good hold. I was happy with that trade. Another thing I've been working on is when we have a big spike, these rollovers aren't going to have much follow through. So let's see, on this 30, took another trade. It's a good entry there. See, did I get my 1-to-1? Just shy of my 1-to-1. Let's go back to the 3. Yeah, I meant to get in down here. Well, I waited too long, got in, held through all that pain. But felt it was strong. I would eventually push higher. Got out up there. And then we had this dip. I knew I was early on this one, so as soon as it broke this, I got out. And then, see, we're coming up, yeah, just after 1 o'clock. Got this second entry, and my stop was down here. The whole time going through this, I was telling myself 700 is the target, 700 is the target, 700 is the target. But couldn't hold it that long. Fucking ended up getting out right there. And of course, it did go up and hit 700. It did kind of seem like it could put in a lower high. Trend reversal, come back, and with this 300 SMA coming up so quick, I thought we'd probably go back, test that, and then bounce. So I thought that maybe that's what was going on here. Should have waited to see if we broke below and stayed below the 9. And then that would have been a $350 profit on that one. And so on the day, ended up making half my money back, down $700. Should be up. Fucking on this trade is $1,500. This one's another $1,000. Yeah, so my new rule: bracket orders only. And that's what I did over here. Bracket order, stop was down here, profit target. I moved it to high a day, and then I just kept walking it up. I think I usually do the 5 minute because the 3 is more prone to just break and blow and then coming back up. Yeah, so my last one, I did move it up on the 3 minute here, and I was like, it's close enough to my massive profit target of 50 points. Yeah, but all in all, I was happy with that trade. Hindsight, should have just kept moving it up. Could have got another 10, 15 points. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, but looking at the weekly, first of a 2 hour. This is why I was thinking 700 was a target. And then looking at the weekly, there's no resistance until the 200. Is that the weekly? Oh shit, we're right at the 100. Oh, is that the weekly? What was I looking at? Three-year week. Huh. Maybe I was looking at the daily. The daily. No, let me just move this over here. Just move that down. Yeah. So we got this resistance, 14,300-ish, and then at 14,000 is the 200, and the psychological hold number 14,000. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't touch that eventually. See, on today we got this little doji, so I'll be watching how that reacts overnight. See if it wants to pull back, come back to this level test, and then rip up again. Or if we're gonna have a pullback back down to this breakout level. And I guess that'll be it, because everybody's fucking loud.